Welcome back to the channel. When the lights go down and the screen flickers to life, horror grips us, not just with fear, but with questions. Who creates this fear? Who shapes our nightmares? Today, we pull back the curtain on the untold stories of horror directors, the twisted geniuses whose visions redefined terror, and sometimes, paid a heavy price for it. Alfred Hitchcock, the master of suspense. Everyone knows Psycho, but few know the struggle behind it. Universal didn't want it. The censors almost banned it. And Hitchcock? He mortgaged his house to fund it. Hitchcock reinvented horror without blood or gore. He taught us that what we imagine is far scarier than what we see. George A. Romero didn't just invent the modern zombie, he used horror to reflect society. Shot on a shoestring budget, Night of the Living Dead was a quiet protest against racism, war, and conformity. I didn't mean to make a political film. But how could I not? The world around me was already a horror movie. Romero's vision wasn't just about the undead, it was about us. And the monsters we become when the world falls apart. John Carpenter did more than direct Halloween. He composed the score, edited the film, and changed the game forever. With just $300,000, he created Michael Myers, an emotionless killer whose silence terrified millions. But Carpenter? He was just trying to survive Hollywood. Minimalism, dread, and synths. Carpenter didn't just direct horror, he gave it rhythm. Jordan Peele was a comedian until he became the most important voice in horror. Get Out wasn't just a hit, it was a cultural detonation. A film about race, identity, and the quiet horror of smiling faces. I love horror because it allows us to explore trauma with truth. Peele's vision showed the world that horror isn't just slashers and screams. It can be truth, masked in terror. Then came the new wave, directors like Ari Aster and Robert Eggers. Hereditary and The Witch weren't just horror, they were operas of pain. Slow, psychological, and unforgettable. These directors don't rely on jump scares. They rely on your mind and its darkest corners. Behind every great horror film is a visionary who saw what others couldn't. They gave us fear, but also insight. Into ourselves. Into society. Into the things we dare not name. But they paid a price: mental strain, financial ruin, being misunderstood. They didn't just direct movies. They rewrote nightmares. If you love the stories behind the screams, hit like, subscribe, and let us know whose horror vision haunts you the most.